Hey everybody, this is Mappy the Shadowborn, the GL of the clan S-War. So, this is my first YouTube video. You're going to have to excuse the noobness of it all. But I figured I'd give a review and look at the version 1.81 of the Legendary Game of Heroes update. So a couple of things in this update, right? So they've got relics, scrolls, VIP, which is very interesting and somewhat controversial. And then access to VIP store, which I haven't seen yet, and then also the update of filters, which I love. So, why am I making this update? If you go to the website, if you go to the Legendary Game of Heroes Facebook page, this information, this is their page. This information is a little bit everywhere, right? So there's an announcement about the update, but the information on relics, if you guys want to hunt for it, it's in this post, right? So if you click on this post, for the raid that we're currently in right now, the Beauty and the Beast raid, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, there's a gears guide, right? So that's there. And then the VIP section that we were talking about earlier is actually in a different post. It's here. Another post about VIP and the VIP benefits, etc., etc. And we'll come around to this a little bit later. So let's get into the game and just take a look at some of these functions. Oh, I gotta go back. Start my game. Alright, so the first thing we're going to look at is going to be the relics, right? So for everybody, there's a now Gears dungeon. Relics and Gears are kind of the same thing. So on the Gears dungeon, you open it up, you get new things called Gear Dungeon Keys. You get 2 max, and it refreshes. Now there's no timer, but we found out from the dev team that it refreshes 1 key every 12 hours. Right? It doesn't say that anywhere in the literature either, so you guys got to remember that. It's once every 12 hours. And it's kind of structured like all the other dungeons where the first one's the easiest and the last one's the hardest. So I barely have been able to get through the graveyard. It's pretty hard. But you can get gears, so let's look at a couple gears. If you go now to your cards, on top now you have a section called gears. I'm going to click on gears. Here are all the gears that I have, right? And it's sorted kind of right now by the stars. It's kind of like your card stars, so the higher the stars, the better. But you've noticed some things, right? So for example, this gear, that sword button means attack. The heart means extra health. The little wand thing means recovery. And actually the shield means health too. So the health thing duplicates. So let's take a look, right? So that's health up. Increase team health by X percentage. But also if you see a shield thing, it's the same thing. It increases health up by certain percentage. So we don't get confused by the difference of the heart and also the shield. Now, right now we're not sure exactly what the best gears are. It's relatively new. And I've only been able to get 3-star gears. Somebody on my guild got a 4-star gear, and that seems pretty cool. But obviously, some of these have different stats, right? This 3-star gear only gives 1 boost to stat, attack up. But this 2-star gear gives 2 boost, attack up and health up. So not really sure which one's better yet. I'll make a little guide about gears kind of later down the line. But we do know gears goes up to level 6, right? So if you, that was my guild chat there. So if you go to the quests, go back. If you look at the event for this week, and you go to, not top guild, top player, if you go all the way up to global and top reward, you'll see that the top reward places, they're giving gears away for global rewards. And the top reward that's a 6-star gear. And they won't let me click on it, so I don't actually know how good that 6-star gear is. Alright, so that's gears, and we'll have a separate video later on when we find out more about gears. A part of the gears is also scrolls. So the only way I've seen that we're getting scrolls so far is from the event store where there's a scroll pack. I'm not going to open a scroll pack. I'm not going to use 500 gems. But you can look at your scrolls also as a part of your gears. You go down and they're scrolls. So scrolls are one-time use objects, right? You use them once in a fight and they're done. So you click on these, it gives you some of the options. So for this, for example, this scroll only applies to Slayer. and the effect is targets all Earth heroes. Pretty cool. And then this is the effect that it gives. So they're one-time use, right? And if I go to attack one of my guild bosses, there's an extra option here to add a scroll. So that's scrolls. The other updates. So one of my favorite things that they've done in this update is sort. Now, if anybody remembers the old sort, it was pain in the ass to sort on all these different attributes. Now they made it really easy, right? So sort, you have a ton of different filters. So affinity, which is cool, right? I can look at all my dark cards. This is before, they had this too. But I can also sort by things like type. So if I had a card that only boosts attackers, I can look at for all my attackers. If I had the demigod boost, human boost, and they're pretty regular, I can look for them there. So I'm going to put in, I'm looking for a Fable. Right, event skill is cool too. So now I can, for any event, for Slayer, right? So I can just look for all my Slayers and look for all my commander cards or my bounty cards. So let's look at Fable Slayers. And then counter skills. For GVG, this was the biggest pain. I know some guilds that made their own spreadsheets, their own Google Docs. There's a line page with this stuff. Oh my god. So now that they built it into the system, this makes doing GVG so much easier. So let's say I need somebody that cures poison. Great. And I'm going to set. And I've got 2 cards that cure poison and our Slayer cards. That's awesome. Now, sort is in a bunch of different places, right? So you can sort your heroes. You can go to your friends. And you can sort your friends. This is pending request, but go into all your friends. You can sort your friends by different things. Like last online, you can sort by that. Or you can sort them by the health of the card. And the same function as before. So sort gives you a whole different way to manage your cards for dungeon attacks, for GVG, for Slayer events. By far my favorite update so far. Now kind of the more controversial topic, right? So let's talk about VIP. Is there a VIP banner? There we go, VIP. So there's a VIP banner, right? So everybody should read through kind of exactly what the benefits of VIP is. But if you played any other games before, it's pretty simple. So VIP works off of kind of 2 ways. One, VIP 7. I'm VIP 7 right now. There's a calendar, right? So each day you get a different event. So today I'll get, I think I'm on the potions. So today I'll get some potions in my mail. You also get, it tells you exactly what you get here. You get 2 free dungeon tickets. Those are pretty cool. We'll use those later. VIP dungeon key offers. We can go look at the store later. 5 free campaign tickets. Store offers. Store access. You get 200 gems per day, right? So it's like buying a gem pass. And then the first continue in a mission is pretty cool. And then first draw in Fortune's favor. So that's pretty cool too. So we'll kind of go through all of that, right? So first, what VIP level are you? So what determines VIP level is a couple of things. So basically, like any other game, it's how much you spend, right? So the amount of gems you buy and the amount of gems you use, so if you open packs, it levels up the VIP rank. Now, if you're like me and if you've been a long-time player, they kind of did us a solid and added us in for kind of grandfather our points in, right? But it wasn't kind of ridiculous, because otherwise I would be VIP 11 and so would be a million other people. So if you look at their write-up on Facebook, VIP rank, what happened was, the first bullet, basically if you play 30 days, right, 30 unique days, you've gained VIP 3. So everybody kind of, basically if you play this game for a little while, you started off at 3. Then to all the players who, second bullet, all the players who basically bought points before, they went back and kind of added your points up and gave you credit for those, but they capped us at rank 6, right? So I've spent a lot of money on this game, so I'd probably be a rank 11, and I know a lot of people would be, but they kind of capped us at 6 to keep it more fair. Then, so there was a date. The end date for that counting was the 28th of March. So if you bought after 28th of March, it actually added to your VIP point. So some people, when VIP started at rank 8 or 7 or 9, and that's because they bought a whole ton of gems, on March 29th and onward. And the rest of it is basically you buy gems, you get a boost. Cool. So this is the information where you can find that. It's buried in one of their posts, so you can refer back to it if you want. But let's look at some of the rewards, right? So I haven't opened my VIP yet today, so let's open it up and see what I got. Earlier today I was VIP, there we go, VIP 7. So opening it up, these are my VIP rewards. So I've got some potions, some loot tickets, cool, some gems, and dungeon tickets. All right, what does that get me, right? So if I go to, missed that out. If I go to the dungeon, right? Everybody knows the dungeon store. I've got loot tickets, so I can go on hard. Instead of playing through this whole thing, which is a pain in the butt sometimes, I can just loot and automatically use my loot ticket that I got from VIP and finish that level. Pretty cool, right? Saves me some time. The other tickets, right? So you've got, don't have any keys for that. So we've got basically farming keys, right? So essentially everybody likes to farm for hearts. Let's go to hearts. Ooh. All right, here we go. So we're going to farm some heart shards. And essentially, instead of going through every level, which is sometimes a pain in the butt, I can use all my loot tickets and use my stamina, right? So I'm just going to just go through it. Nope, no shard. Come on, let's get lucky. Let's get lucky. 1 shard. Nice. See if I can do it again. No shard. A lot of beetles and foots. Wish I can use those for something. And I'm out of stamina. Okay, cool. The other thing that makes life a little bit easier for this is that when I want to power something up, so let's use some of those shards, right? So I got a ton of green things. I'm going to power up my Robin Hood. Use some of those green. Oh man, none of greens. Let's do a blue card. Alright, so let me power up Alice. A bunch of blue cards. Boom. And test your fate. Alright, 35, not bad. So before, when you had to watch a video, that was a pain in the butt sometimes too. But now you can just do a free draw because of VIP. Nice. 65. Set fate. And then the last one is if you die. So let's take a let's see what my face card is. Oops. Alright, that's a decent enough face card. So we're gonna go hit Elite. I don't have enough mana for Elite probably. Alright, let's go hit a very easy main campaign. Need something that'll let me do it for like 10 stamina. Not enough. Not enough. 10. Alright. We're just gonna increase capacity because we're gonna get a lot of cards. Alright, so we're not gonna use a loot ticket. We're gonna just take one of our friends with us. We're gonna razzle. Where's Bogey? Alright, he's not online. Who can we take? Let's take Sniper. Alright, we're gonna take these guys and go fight these bosses. And this is the worst deck ever. We're gonna do a deck guide later on, so don't assume this is my deck. We're just gonna show this function. So we're just gonna match off-colored gems and wait for us to get killed. Oh, it's gonna take forever for us to get killed. I can't suicide with this either. There's no timer. Quit. I don't really want to do a nerf trial. All right, so you guys have to take my word for it. So when you die, instead of that button that thumbs up that tells you to watch a video, you can actually just not watch a video and come back. All right, cool. So the final thing I'll leave you with this video is a discussion kind of just on, is VIP worth it, right? So is it worth it or not? And there's a lot of debate on is it worth it or not in the long term. What I can tell you is, okay, if you buy gems just regularly for a part of this game, it's definitely worth it. If you're a free-to-play player and you're deciding if I should buy VIP, that one's hard. I would tell you, since you get 3,000 gems for $30 as part of the subscription fee for this month, try it out and see if you like it or not. It's basically free gems. If you were ever going to buy any gems, this is probably the time to buy some gems. And then if you were a payer, you generally buy. I would buy it because, look, the store offers were pretty good. So I forgot to show you guys the store. Where's the VIP store? So this is the VIP store. The store offers were pretty good. In the beginning, though, there were gold offers, right? So when this store kind of first stocked, there was hearts, golden hearts, catalysts, all for gold. And that was like a one-time offer. So if you join VIP, you get those as a one-time offer, but those don't refresh. Now, we've been told that those offers may come again, which is cool. But I don't kind of rely on it, right? So you make your own calculus. Essentially, you have to say to yourself, here's my VIP level. Here's all the rewards I'm guaranteed to get. Is it worth my money? I did the calculus and I said yes, basically, because I want crown shards. And that helps me a lot. And I spend the money anyways, so might as well add it to here. And I get the gems back this month for the deal, and we'll see about next month. But I don't know. Some players are not kind of, if you are free to play, will this turn you over? That's up to you, right? At least this month, you kind of get it for free, and it's the best gem deal you've ever going to get. But next month, I don't know. You'll have to make your own calculus. Anyways, so that's it for this video. Thank you for listening, and kind of, I'm not going to edit this video, so you can watch all my mistakes that I've made. But essentially, I'm going to do more of these videos. I'm going to kind of walk through deck creation and some of the functions of the game, because I just don't see a lot of content out there, right? So if you're interested, give me a follow, and we'll see you on a future video. Thanks.